The sequel to A Simple Favor comes out on Amazon Prime Video this weekend. I saw it at a press screening last night in a theater, in a very big theater. We'll talk about that soon. What did I think of it? This is my review. Before I dive in, please make sure to subscribe, like button, hit the bell, and comment down below what are your opinions on Another Simple Favor if you have seen it at an early screening or at a film festival. And if you haven't, what are your expectations for the movie releasing tomorrow on Amazon Prime Video? And with that said, I wasn't looking forward to this movie. I haven't seen the original. It seemed to be like a girly murder mystery Hallmark movie. Not really the biggest fan of that. And plus, it's a Paul Feig movie. And I haven't seen very many Paul Feig movies. I've seen Ghostbusters that he did. I've seen this movie, obviously. And there's another one I've seen, I think. And I've never really been the biggest fan of him as a director or his comedy. So I was hoping that this one would at least entertain me. And somewhat did. It's a hard one to talk about. I don't think the movie's bad. I don't think the movie's good either. It's got its audience. Like, my audience was roaring with laughter. They thought the movie was hilarious. I even got a few good laughs out of me. I'm not going to lie. There were a couple great moments that got laughs out of me. My grandma was laughing the whole movie. She went with me to this one. But it's not my cup of tea. It's a cup of tea for someone. But me, I don't like tea. And this was not it. It's not going to end up being the worst of the year. It's just going to be kind of down there on the list. Like, okay. It's a movie I saw. The cast, great cast. Anna Kendrick, fun as always. Blake Lively, fun as always. Obviously, I was missing something not seeing that original movie. Some plot twists that happened in the movie that I was like, what's happening? I probably should have saw the original movie. Maybe I would have liked it a little bit better. But specifically, things that happened with Blake Lively's character and Anna Kendrick's character, I liked them too in the movie. Henry Golding's also in here, and he's not bad. He's pretty good in this movie for what he's given. There is a scene where you see him jacking off in the shower. That scene was a little bit weird. But where the direction goes in that scene, I really did like at the end of it, or at the end of that scene. But pretty good cast here. Best thing I could say about the movie, by far, the best thing I could say about the movie was the cinematography. I saw this on a Super Screen DLX. And because this movie is going to Amazon Prime Video, a lot of you aren't going to be able to see it on a big screen. I think it works on a big screen. As much as the story and all that didn't really interest me, the movie was beautiful to look at. It was based in a beautiful part of the world. I don't remember where they went, but it is gorgeous. Some absolutely amazing shots in this movie. So the direction was pretty good. And like I said, the humor got a couple of laughs out of me. Not too much, but there were sequences that I thought it was funny. Never really belly laughs, but just kind of like quiet chuckles. But the direction with the cinematography and all that is good. The direction that Paul Feig comedy goes, not so much. I feel like I would have liked the movie more if I have seen the original, like I already said, but I haven't seen the original, so I can't really tell if I would like this movie more. And after watching this movie, I probably will never see the original movie. Because, I don't know. We go certain plot lines. There are times that in the story I am fully on invested. I am really enjoying the movie. I'm thinking, oh, this plot's kind of cool. It goes there's mob stuff, there's kind of espionage stuff, there's twists, there's turns. It's not boring that often, but then there are other times that the plot just goes, okay, probably would enjoy this more if I've seen the original, like I've said several times, but I'm not fully invested. I'm not fully in on this movie right now. And it just kind of hopped between that. There were sequences like, whoa, okay, this is like a 3-star movie, a 3.5-star movie. And then the very next sequence, like, okay, come on, let's wrap this up. Let's get this over with. The movie's also way too long. Like, there were sequences I definitely thought the movie was ending, and guess what? It goes on for about half an hour more. Okay, yeah, a little long. And especially for a movie that didn't quite pull me in, the story never quite invested me fully, got a little bored near the end of the movie. Now, there's something for not something for everyone, but there's something for its audience. I mean, comedy, mystery. The best way I could describe it is a Hallmark movie with Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively, and a Paul Feig direction. And it's elevated Hallmark. My mom would probably like the movie. It's got murder mystery. People die. There is one really cool kill in the movie that I really did like. Actually, honestly, got me squirming in my seat a little bit, which I did not expect from the movie. But, I mean, if you like the original movie, You probably won't like this one as much because what I'm hearing is when it takes the mob stuff, it's not as good as the original, but still, I'll probably never watch the original. It'll probably never be like my type of movie. So just the direction it goes here, not really the biggest fan of. I'm not the biggest Paul Feig guy. Story wasn't really for me. And so that's what I have to say about the movie. If I like this type of movie, I probably would have liked this, but it's not really my type of movie. I only went because I got a press screening. But I honestly am glad I went because I got to see the gorgeous shots on the big screen. So the movie definitely has its moments. The movie's definitely not overall super boring, but there are moments that I was just completely uninvested from the movie. It's not my cup of tea. Before I give you my final score, please make sure to subscribe, like button, hit the bell, and comment down below what are your opinions on Another Simple Favor. And if you haven't seen the movie, what are your expectations for it when it releases tomorrow? Are you excited, or are you like me who didn't really want to watch it? And if it went on Amazon Prime, probably would have never watched it. And with that said, Another Simple Favor didn't bore me completely. The movie had its moments, but overall I just kind of left it like, okay, that's not for me. I'm glad my audience had fun, but it's not my cup of tea. So with that said, I'm going to have to give Another Simple Favor a C+. I'm only giving a C+. I could go lower, but I'm giving it a C+, because there were moments I enjoyed, and this movie's had its audience. I feel bad giving it a super negative score because I am not the movie's audience. With that said, thank you guys for clicking on this video. Stay tuned for several more videos in the future. And with that said, subscribe.